Hey everybody, welcome to
Socky Dooby.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the fourth installment of this nonsense that is Diddy. Listen up, because this one's cool. This one's really going to start tying things together. Probably have another episode or maybe two to get everything where it's supposed to be. Listen up, check it out, and enjoy. All right, guys. See you at the end. Be good.
Socky Dooby.
Hey everybody, it's Dedo. We're back here. I'm with Keebler.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Man, oh man, do we have an episode today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it just getting deeper and deeper.
It does. It does. And we go back to where we started at the beginning of these shows with Laura Silsby.
Yeah, woman's involved in everything.
She is.
And I never heard of her before this.
I know. Just to recap, she's the woman that was accused of trying to kidnap 33 kids out of Haiti.
After the earthquake?
After the earthquake in 2010.
Yes.
And that's where we lie. And we're going back to this now, which is why we said it up front, because she's the only one that you never would have known.
True.
You never would have heard her name.
I had no clue who she was. She could have been my neighbor. I would have never known.
Yeah, unless you paid real attention to the news,
Yep.
you never would have known her.
I agree.
So she went to Haiti. She filed for 501c3, which is a charitable foundation. 2 months before the earthquake in Haiti hits, she gets accepted for this to help orphans in Haiti and Dominican Republic. So she's the one that went in, kidnapped 33 kids, blah, 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 went on to that.
Right.
And then couldn't get them out. And Bill Clinton, she was an aide to Bill Clinton in his office while he was president,
Okay.
came to her rescue.
Yeah, he went down there.
And brokered the deal and got her out on charges of irregular travel, transportation or travel.
Of children, yeah. Yep.
Because she didn't have the proper paperwork.
Exactly. Yep. She had it signed by one country, because it was between Haiti and Dominican Republic. And she had it signed by Dominican Republic, but not the Haitian government.
And she was told the entire time, you're going to be considered a kidnapper if you don't do this.
Right.
And she didn't do it.
Well, one of the problems I had was that most of these children still had parents.
Yeah.
I was like...
That was crazy, because at least 22 of the 33 that were documented as being kidnapped had parents.
That were still alive.
Yep. And said that, we want them to go and have a better life in a different country. No.
Yeah, nobody...
No parent does that.
I could see maybe one or two.
But not 22.
Exactly.
Hell no. Hell no.
Something's a little fishy here.
Yeah, and it's Laura Silsby. But the reason we brought that up in the beginning and now right now is because it ties back to Bill Clinton.
Okay.
But here's where we're going to go. Take it on a tangent for a little while. Have some fun with it.
Oh, boy. This is what I like.
You ever watch those Fast and Furious movies?
Yeah, I sure did.
Do you know who Mr. Paul Walker is?
I sure do.
Do you know how he died?
I kind of do.
How?
Car accident.
That's ironic.
Yeah, how so?
Here's a guy that films Fast and Furious for a living.
Drives at enormous speeds.
And then dies. And he wasn't even driving.
No.
He was the passenger.
Tell me no.
Then to find out, their bodies are both burned beyond recognition.
No, come on.
Swear to God.
How many cars that that get in a car accident we get different reports on how fast they were going, but say 60 miles an hour, hit a tree or some kind of, wall or whatever, and burst into flames. Not many.
I had a much cheaper car than they were driving in.
Yep.
I was doing about 60 miles an hour. I rolled the car over without a seatbelt and got out of the car.
Wow.
Yes.
No kidding.
So I don't understand how it just lights on fire.
I don't either.
Most cars that have shutoffs, especially high performance vehicles.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that, have fuel shutoffs where it doesn't blow up.
Exactly. I mean, just for an example, I watch NASCAR pretty regularly, and those guys are going, what, $180 to $220, depending what kind of track they're at. They get in accidents. Not too many catch on fire.
I think
I've seen it once. I've seen it once or twice, but
in that case, more than not, they do catch on fire somehow.
Well, yeah, I mean,
but even the fire is subdued. Because you always see the guys run over there with big tanks. And
right. Exactly. But these guys walk out of the cars.
Yeah. Well, they also have top notch.
Yeah, I agree.
Restraint systems and all that stuff.
Yep. But anyway, back to.
But I was doing 60. I flipped my car over, and all I had to do was kind of wiggle myself out because my coat
was stuck.
It was stuck between the sidewalk and the top of the car.
No kidding.
So I had to kind of jimmy myself out of my coat. Then I opened the door, and the guy standing there, he's like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah, but my car's not."
So back to Paul Walker. What do you think? Now he hits a tree.
That's where we're gonna go.
Yeah, I mean,
no, he hit a concrete
concrete
lamppost.
Then it
Went
caromed into a tree.
2 trees, but yes.
2 trees? Okay.
Yeah. And then it started on fire.
And both bodies burned?
Both bodies burned beyond recognition.
Wow.
So how do we even know it was actually Paul Walker?
That's a good question, Detto. Good question.
I'm just saying. And they left his foundation event
So,
early,
right.
and they were going home. And they just happened to decide to leave this thing early,
So,
go home, and we just want to get into a
let me ask
car
you
accident?
this. Yeah. You're going to go home and just fire up your car and smash it into a post in a tree. But how did they get the reports from this? What was the coroner's report?
And that's where the trouble comes into paradise.
Oh, boy.
The coroner was a guy by the name of Ed Winter.
Ed Winter. Okay, that name sounds familiar.
Well, I hope so, because he was the coroner to the stars.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, he's done more than just Paul Walker's autopsy?
Yeah. Well, just some of his more famous ones were Michael Jackson,
Okay.
Whitney Houston,
Oh, wow.
Brittany Murphy,
Oh, poor Brittany.
Corey Haim,
Corey Haim, yeah.
and the big one, Kim Porter.
Oh, Kim Porter. I think she's one of Sean Combs' ex.
That is Kim Possible. Sorcery. Yes, Kim Porter is Diddy's ex.
Wow, so this is going down another path.
Well, hold on, because it gets even more spiderweb from there.
Tell me more. Tell me more, Detto.
You want to get caught in my little web?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Well, Brittany Murphy and Kim Porter both died of the same cause.
Yeah. What was that?
I think it was pneumonia.
Wow.
What is pneumonia?
Pneumonia is like when you have fluid in your lungs.
Yeah, how do you get that?
Oh, I don't know. You could.
Ingesting baby oil?
Uh-oh.
What?
Tell me no.
What?
Where's this going?
Red flag. Fucking red flag. I told you.
Oh, who owns a lot of baby oil?
Well, in light of recent searches, Diddy.
No.
Thousands and thousands of bottles. I
Of-
thought he just liked to
Of
jerk
baby?
off.
Oh, was he the pivot man?
I think he was the guy that did it. Did he? Did it.
Did it.
That's how.
Something smells funny.
Yep. It smells like a huge scandal. So we got Laura Silsby tied to Clinton, tied to the coroner, because Paul Walker was involved in Haiti. He went to Haiti in 2010 to help.
Oh, did he really?
I believe he uncovered information about the Clinton Foundation,
Okay.
which Silsby was working for, and was going to leak it.
So,
Brittany Murphy was also writing a book
was she really?
when she died, yes. And her husband died like 3 years later
Come on.
of the same cause.
Mr. Monjack?
Simon Monjack.
Simon Monjack.
Dead.
Of?
Death.
What kind of, how?
Stop breathing. No. Pneumonia. Oh, yeah, pneumonia.
I think it was pneumonia as well.
Yes, it was.
Holy moly.
His mother found him on the floor of his apartment in Beverly Hills.
Really? Wow.
Yep. And same thing. So now here's this guy, Ed Winter, who also died.
No.
He's dead.
Ed Winter's dead?
Guess how he died?
Don't tell me.
Okay, I won't.
Okay. It's not pneumonia, is it?
It wasn't pneumonia.
Okay.
No.
Phew.
They said he died of a brief illness. Do you know who else died of a brief illness?
Who's that?
Joe Recarey.
Oh, that name's new to me. I've never heard of him.
Joe Recarey is the initial lead detective that broke the story on Jeffrey Epstein. We're going to take a quick break right here. We'll be back right after this.
Are you suffering from high-quality podcasts? You see, quality podcasts stimulate parts of your brain, leading to an irksome condition called thinking. But suffer no more, my friend. Introducing Discount Storytime's blend of fictional nonsense and rancid gibberish to provide soothing relief. Try Discount Storytime today. Available on most podcast catchers and at discountstorytime.com.
Consult your healthcare provider before listening to Discount Storytime. Not intended to treat unicyclitis, pickleball liver, or jittering expectations.
Holy rat's ass. This is starting to get a little murky here.
He died at 50 years old
That's young.
of a brief illness.
This brief illness, I might have to look this up. What could a brief illness mean?
I think he left the Diddy party after drinking some baby oil. That's all I can figure. That's what I'm saying. No, because it was well before that. It was before. Was it before or after Diddy was in jail? Epstein was in jail. I can't remember. I think it was either right before or immediately after.
After, right.
It was either right before or right after Epstein went to jail.
No kidding.
Yes. And he was the lead detective. He had all the information.
Okay.
And he was cracking things that somebody didn't want cracked.
Right.
Right.
Right. So he was opening up a can of worms. He was going down a trail,
And he found it.
and things were just popping up.
Yep. And so that
And then all of a
ties,
sudden, he's not around.
all of a sudden he's dead. And now all of these mysterious deaths
Yep.
that have popped up as we go through this, they're all starting to lead back to the same thing. I don't know if Diddy was just taught how to do this
Right.
or if this has been happening the entire time. But my God, Clinton tied to Epstein, tied to Diddy again. And there's still one more major player.
There's another player in this?
Oh, there's the guy that ties it all back.
Oh, Dado, tell me more.
Nope. That's for next episode.
All right.
You guys are going to have to stay tuned for that one. Because that one's a big one.
That's a big one.
Oh, yeah. That one will get me shot and killed.
This one might get you shut down, shot,
This
killed.
one will get me shut down.
It might get you pneumonia.
The next one will get me shot and killed.
Let's. I'd rather go with pneumonia.
Yeah, I'd rather have it quick and easy. Right to the brain. Done. I don't even want to see it coming.
So you keep talking about this Diddy guy.
Yeah.
What
you got on him?
I'm going to give a little background. We'll just give the listeners a little background. Little Sean John Combs. He was born in. He's got actually a birthday coming up, November 4th, 1969. born in Harlem. I said 69. He also goes by Diddy, Puff Daddy, P Diddy. He was a rapper, record producer. He was involved in a lot of things.
Murder.
I don't know that. I'm not saying that.
Well, we can't ask Tupac or Biggie now, can we?
Oh, tell me no.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Him and
Are
Suge
you
Knight, I guarantee it.
Really?
I'd put my fucking kid on it. I shouldn't do that because I love my kid, but
No, yeah.
I take that back immediately.
Yeah, let's take that back.
But it's to the point where
But that's just a little rundown on who we're talking about here, where things are going to escalate to.
yeah, he's rolling over on everybody right now.
Yeah,
But
he's not a nice guy.
no,
apparently.
he's not. Nope. And his girlfriend, Kim Porter,
Yep.
who died of pneumonia,
Right.
suspiciously, which could be, induced by drinking baby oil.
I'm going home, and if we have any baby oil in the house, it is going bye-bye.
I believe, if I have this right, I believe that Ed Winter was killed. I shouldn't say was killed. I don't know that he was killed. Ed Winter died when the family of Kim Porter was asking to have their body exhumed and redone, the autopsy redone.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep. And I think that's how he ended up dying.
Gotcha.
So there's a lot in this, and a lot of it. It all points back to three specific people.
Right.
One of them is Diddy,
Right.
obviously, right now. One of them is Bill Clinton.
Okay.
Obviously, Epstein's dead, so we're not even going to put him in there, but it would point back to him also.
Right.
And then the third one is the main player, the kingpin and all
and
of
we'll
this.
get back to that. Yeah.
That's for next episode.
Yeah. We got to.
So just chill.
We got to leave them wanting more.
Chill to the next episode. as
Exactly.
Dr. Dre would say.
But he actually had a pretty good career, did he? As a rapper, producer.
Well, let's get into that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because
He had a clothing line.
these guys that are making it, Harvey Weinstein,
Yep.
Diddy, even Ashton Kutcher, I think has something to do
That's
behind
another
him.
name.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's always at the parties. He had a girlfriend, I think, that I believe died.
Brittany Murphy.
Oh, Brittany Murphy.
Yeah, they dated for 5 or 6 months.
That's right.
Yep.
Yep. Because they did that movie together where it's goofy, stupid. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Oh, Clueless?
No.
No.
It was where they were. It wasn't Just Married because that was with Cameron Diaz, but it was a movie like that
Right.
where
Oh, yeah.
who's up next? I don't know.
Right.
And they it was almost like The Burbs or The Money Pit where they bought a house and things.
Yeah.
Stupid. That's why I can't remember it. Anyway, she died.
Wow.
And there are 5 celebrities that have gone missing from the country since this all went down. Now, I don't know if they're back. There's no reports of them being back, but there
Okay.
are reports of them leaving.
Oh, who are they? Do you know offhand or?
Yeah, I know most of them. There's Leo DiCaprio.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
It was J-Lo.
J-Lo actually dated Diddy supposedly way back.
That's the only reason she's still alive. 'Cause
Yeah.
She didn't turn over.
She didn't. Yeah. She's connected as well. Yeah. I
Yep.
saw her name as an ex. I want to say girlfriend, but they've had relations
Yeah. Oh,
in
yeah.
the past.
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's. Yeah. He hangs with Jay-Z a lot. Yep. They actually donated a lot of money
And the one I couldn't believe.
to Hurricane Katrina. Jay-Z and Diddy.
Yeah, let's not go there. That's
No,
not-
I know. I'm just-
That's like fake Hurricane Katrina.
Oh, come on.
But the last one, the one I couldn't realize because he's all over the place, which I'm not sure this is true. And this is what made me think about all this. Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
The little guy?
Yeah.
I like that little guy.
He's tied to it. He's tied to not being here. He fled after.
Okay.
This is all
Speculation. Yep.
It's not true. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not.
Right.
Could have been that they just had vacations. Kevin Hart works all the time.
Oh, he's all over the place.
Maybe he just needed a break.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff going on.
And it just happened to coincide with all this. Who knows? I'm not saying that they left because of this.
Right.
But it's ironic.
It's a coincidence.
Kevin Hart's the only one that isn't in the news for any of this.
Right.
That was on this list.
Gotcha.
Which was what made it so weird. Beyonce is a horrible monster of a person.
Really?
Yeah. She should swallow baby oil. Honest to God. Whew. And that baby oil in Diddy's house?
Yep.
Is it tainted?
Could be.
I think they said it was. I think they did.
Yeah, we're not calling out like a specific brand or anything. We're just saying whatever he's got, he's done something to it.
Oh, absolutely.
You know.
Yeah. The here you want a general massage? Let me use some of this baby oil on you. Hey, don't get it in your mouth. Don't get it in your mouth.
So where's Diddy now?
In jail.
And what's he there for?
He's there for several things.
Quite a few things, right? Like
sex trafficking,
sexual abuse, rape. Yep.
Physical abuse, sexual abuse.
Right.
And it's with guys and girls.
I think I heard that.
It's not limited to women.
No. I've heard the same thing. And the one that started this thing, I believe, his former partner was I don't know if she goes by Cassie Ventura.
Yeah.
Cassandra.
Yeah.
She's the one who's got this whole thing rolling, I believe, and came forward last year. And then a lot of people have been just stepping up. And
did you watch that documentary?
No.
Everybody on it was like, no, you didn't speak out against Diddy because you'd be killed.
Really?
Just about every single person on there said it.
No kidding.
Because I forget it was Downfall of Diddy or something. Everybody that went on that documentary said the same thing. Oh, no, you didn't say anything because he'd have you killed.
No kidding. Yeah, we're not speaking out against him right now. We're just telling you a story.
Right. But I think it's true.
Oh.
I'm speaking out against him. I think he killed Tupac, and I hate him for it.
Well, Tupac was the man.
Tupac was awesome.
Yeah.
Tupac's my hero. I fucking love him. But, wow.
Where are we at here?
We're still on Diddy.
Okay. Yeah, you're having a brain fart.
I am having a brain fart. And I don't have any notes on Diddy because I wasn't ready for this episode to go like this.
Well, that's my fault because
No, it's all right. It's actually better the way it went.
We kind of pre-gamed for different things.
Yeah. It was a really weak episode the way I had it planned.
Yep.
And this turned out to be better because now we're talking about all these other people that have died in a fashion that is similar to each other.
Right.
And connected back to Diddy.
Correct.
Which, how does Diddy get away with it?
I'm not sure.
How does he get away with it without anybody looking to turn their heads? Like,
money?
No. The kingpin.
Oh, dun, dun, dun.
The kingpin.
Yep.
You guys are on the edge of your seats trying to figure out who it is. You already know who it is.
I do because you told me.
I know.
But we're not going to mention them.
All our listeners know who it is.
Yep.
They just don't know it yet.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's heard of this guy.
Heck yeah, you better have.
And I'm going to tell you, it's a guy.
It's a guy. It's a highly important guy. And we gave you a little nugget in the second episode of this little series here of the Dalton School. If you want to figure out who it is, there's your nugget. You can go look it up, research it, find out, and see if you can figure out who it is.
Yeah, if anybody knows, email us, call us, send us a message.
He's tight-knit with politics. He is tight-knit with Hollywood. He is tight-knit with everything.
Everything.
And he is who they are.
How did he not get any baby oil? Because he's the kingpin.
He's the one that bought the baby oil for Diddy. He's the one. So anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun coming down to
we got a lot of stuff
last
coming.
2 episodes of this.
Yep.
And then we can get into something else. But man, the way it all ties together is sickeningly disgusting, frightening, horrifying.
It is pretty frightening and horrifying. I agree.
And
just to think about all the people involved and all the people that got I feel bad if this is all true. I know a lot of it it's alleged because he hasn't had his day in court yet, which is scheduled for May 5th, 2025. I feel bad for all the victims if this is true, you know?
Well, we've had that conversation several times. Did I ask you this? I don't think I asked you this yet.
What's that?
I can't remember if I asked you on the first episode or not. How many times do you go back until you're no longer a victim? You're willing.
Oh, no, you never asked me that.
That's
a great question.
I've asked Casey and I've asked T-Bot.
Yeah.
That question already.
Well, you know what?
At what point? At what point are you not the victim anymore?
But Dedo, a lot of it is fear.
Fear of what?
Fear of getting killed.
You're an 18-year-old girl.
Yep.
You're going to come looking for you.
I don't know. Wouldn't
you say it's safer to not go back than it is to go back? And at what point?
Yeah.
At what point do you not become a victim anymore?
Right.
You continuously set yourself up for it.
Take matters into your own hand.
Right. Like you can't go there for 2 years and endure this.
Right.
And then turn around and say he did this to you. You allowed him to at some point.
At some point, true.
Guy or girl. This isn't like gender specific. You allowed him to do this.
True.
You knew it was going to happen when you went back. And yet you went back anyway.
Yeah.
So at what point?
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I do think fear is a major aspect of this. I mean, they're afraid maybe they're gonna hurt their families or them, hurt the person that is in contact with him. I don't know.
I don't either. I wonder.
I mean, that's a great question though.
Yeah. And again, I'm not trying to be insensitive.
No, I hear you.
We
probably gave a shout out to Sammy J. She'd probably answer that for us.
Sammy J would answer it for us.
She would.
Sammy J needs to call in at some point.
Absolutely. We've got to get her on the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree with you. At what point
are you no longer a victim?
No longer a victim.
And you're just enabling this to happen.
To me, it's fear.
Well, that's
the consequences of either way.
That's a component of it, yes.
Yeah.
But it still shouldn't matter if you don't like what's going on. I mean, it's literally the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
Right.
And you don't get a different result.
Yeah.
And now you turn around and you're like, well, he did this. Well, you kind of allowed him to do it. And I'm not saying that freely.
I'm not saying it's right.
I'm not saying it's right.
Right. At all.
At all. Am I saying that's right? I'm just saying, at what point do you have to take responsibility for yourself also?
Exactly.
And what your decisions were in it.
Exactly.
Like, you went back knowing what was going to happen. And yet, who knows? And again, it's not right what he did. I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying that what he did was the right thing to do. But
I hear you.
If you want to be a victim, where's the line where you step over it and you're no longer a victim? I guess is my question.
Right.
Once, yeah, you're a victim. Twice, okay, you're still a victim. 3 times, now you got to stop. Because what is it? First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me.
Yeah.
Third time, it's a problem or it's a habit or whatever it is. However
they say. Yeah. And that's a good question.
So
if anybody's listening out there that knows the answer or think they have an answer for us, we'd love to hear from you.
I mean, you can go as far as into marriages and stuff. Like if you're in an abusive relationship,
right,
and you can't get out of it,
right.
But you can get out of it, and I get the fear is there. But at what point are you no longer a victim?
Right.
I guess is my question.
Right.
That's it. And I asked the girls that they kind of said the same thing you did.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows.
It's hard. It's a hard thing.
Yeah. It's not cut and dry. It's one of the things in life that's not cut and dry, but there's got to be some sort of line. And I guess it's a case by case matter where it's just like, look, you kept doing this. And now I just think you're lying about a lot of this stuff. So I'm not going to believe you.
Right.
And then there's people that were like, I was kidnapped. I was stuffed in a basement. I was locked in. I couldn't get out. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't tell anybody. And it happened over and over again. You weren't going back. You were there. You couldn't get out.
Right.
That's like one time.
Right. That's a different.
You got kidnapped once.
Right.
They were raped repeatedly. Then yes, I get that's only one time.
Exactly.
You didn't go back there looking for more money and subject yourself to the same rituals or whatever they were doing.
Right.
In that place.
Gotcha.
So it would have to be story by story, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy because some of these people, I think, make it up for attention. I think there are people out there that are that sick.
Oh, there are some. Yes.
There are some people that are out there that are that sick. If they can jump on a bandwagon and get some notoriety, why not?
That's some kind of syndrome. I can't remember what it's called, but
idiocracy. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, we're at the end of this episode now. Holy
already?
Cow. Yeah.
That flew.
It always does.
Yeah.
When you come in here, time flies.
Well, you know what? My wife got mad at me last night.
Here we go.
She packed my bags and told me to get the hell out. So.
Oh, God, he's laughing already.
So I started walking out the door. I didn't know what to do. I started walking out the door. She yells, "I hope you have a long, slow, painful death." So I turned around. I said, "So now you want me back?" I had to lighten the mood a little here. We're getting a little intense.
It was. And if you weren't going to tell one, I was going to make you tell one. I was like,
you had me cracking up.
Let's leave this with a good note.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for listening. Let us know on our website, sakitudemy.com. Comment, subscribe, like, whatever you got to do. Call to action. You know what I mean? But let us know what you think of these episodes and what your ideas are on all of this. and what you think. All right, guys, as always, be good. Hey, everybody, it's Dedo. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Larry over at Legendary Graphics. He designed our logo for us. Came out fantastic. He does wraps. He does all kinds of customized stuff for you. If you get a chance, go to legendary.com. That's legendary.com. Check it out for anything you need. All right, guys. Thanks. Be good.
Socky Doomy.
Hey, everybody. It's Dedo. Thanks for checking out the show today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to us. We can hook up, interact. You can tell us what you like about the show. Talk about what you don't like about the show. Give us information and insight. We'd appreciate it. We only want to make the show better for you guys. Also, if you get a chance, head over to sumassembly.net. That's our sponsor, and he could really use some business. All right? As always, everybody, be good.
Socky Doomy.